So, hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Welcome to your space. Welcome to your next. Today, we're going to talk about your next chapter. You getting to decide what's next. You getting to actually own it. I was looking at the calendar this morning and I was like, wow, we're already almost into mid-June, which is 6 months into the year. You get to decide what you are going to work on next. So, let's go ahead and roll our shoulders back, turn our head, release that tongue from the top of your mouth. Just begin to allow your body to release. One hand to your heart, one hand to your chest. Say with me, I am safe to soften. This is a beautiful time to be held, to go ahead and just reset whatever is going on in your life. It's always good to have like a time and period where you get to intentionally decide you want to reset your thoughts, reset your boundaries, decide what is working and what may not be working. Actually doing that with intention gets you off of autopilot and gets you more into being the co-creator that you are. It acknowledges and it affirms just your being, your addition to your life. So you do get to decide what you're working on next, or if you want to have your next season just be in complete surrender, which happens anyway, you get to have a hand in what you are establishing and what you're building. It also gives you a chance to reset your desires. Check in with how far you've come with the benchmark that you set, not in judgment, not in a way that's going to be like, man, I didn't do anything. Not that, because there is so much working behind the scenes, establishing you, preparing you, getting you ready for the thing that you desire most. And also, you get to just see, okay, well, this is where I am in full and in total acceptance. So let me ask you, what are you trying to see more of this year? What would delight your heart and your spirit to know about you? Because it truly is you versus every other version of you. So often we may look for outside comparison, and that just feels really icky and sticky when you do not know where to place it. So let's just look at you. Let's just see how far you've come. Let's celebrate where you are, and let's look for some things to happen over the next maybe 30 days, even. I can tell you right now, for me, when I was looking at that calendar, I was like, I need to incorporate more yoga. My morning routine would go wake up, start my meditation, move into my yoga, and then take some time to journal. My yoga has kind of slipped off. I don't say that with judgment. I just call it like it is. It was such an amazing moment for me. I remember doing some of the poses and not being able to do them. I remember telling my legs, "You are so strong. You are so strong," until they became strong. And I remember that feeling of hitting that pose or being able to hold it for longer and the inner excitement that it brought. It was like none other. It was just truly me looking into the mirror back at me, encouraging me, celebrating me. And it allowed me to see my progress and my journey at each step. When I was actually in the yoga class, I would practice not looking around at anyone else. My practice would just be noticing me. And that's huge when you put yourself into like a class where you think everybody else knows more than you know, has all the strength more than you, and you're wobbling and you're falling. And I just remember giving myself so much grace and saying, "Hey girl, you got this." And I would look myself in the mirror and I would just be like, "You're doing it." Even if you're holding it for like 2 or 3 more seconds, look at your growth. And it became a constant reminder that I love to hear my own encouragement. I love to recognize my own growth. I loved how I would intentionally speak to my body, and I loved the progress that it would make. So, what is that for you? What is one area that you want to grow into in this year? Like, is it to become more strong? Is it to eat more healthy? Is it to mind your thoughts? Is it to actually bring into your life more of what you desire without the debate team, without the courtroom of why you should have it or why you should not have it? We only live one life and we want it a life fulfilled. We want this life to be something that is beautiful when we look back on it, just like in my yoga journey, it was just like, wow, I did that. And when your body notices you recognizing it, guess what happens? Appreciation sets in, worthiness sets in, acknowledgement set in. And this is important because there are times when we may notice, man, I feel like nobody appreciates me. Or man, I feel like, nobody sees what I'm doing. That's what this practice is going to help keep at bay. Because when you notice you, great things happen. And we're going to focus more on what we are desiring to bring in. We are not going to focus on how we are going to bring it in. We will do the meditations daily and we will ask for that guidance. Because it is okay to start a hard thing or to start a new thing and not have all the answers. Because truly, you're never going to know the end. You'll just know the next step. So we can become comfortable with taking that next step. So, what is it that you would like to do? Where is it that you would like to see your body grow? And let's start this journey. All right. But first, we're going to breathe into it. We're going to breathe in and out and let that nervous system settle into what we're going to be doing. Like for me, bringing up exercising can be a little nervous because I don't want to stop. I want to stay consistent, but I can't jump into consistency without regulating my nervous system. So for our breath work, we inhale for 4 seconds, we hold at the top for 4 seconds, and we exhale for 6 seconds. Let us begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can return to your normal state of breathing, knowing that when we ask for the new thing that's coming or that we want to see, we also get to call in ease. We get to call in grace. We get to call in mercy. Ease so that the days become easeful and it's easy to flow. Grace for the times when we may feel like our body may not be into it, and maybe we can be delighted in doing something in comparison. And mercy for forgiving the times when we may forget and allowing us to jump back into it with ease. As we go into our silent meditation, I really want you to collaborate with your body on what feels good because consistency is going to get us there. Consistency is going to help us reach the goal. And because we know that we are not alone, we get to ask. We get to collaborate. We get to start small and build. So I'm going to set the time for us this morning. And I want you focus on your breath. Let the thoughts go by. I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. Listen, my spirit just told me start easy, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. We are not forcing this new thing to come through to us. We want it to be met with ease. We want it to be met with softness. We want to continue it. We want to see the light that we are growing on the other side. So I want you to speak soft and gentle to yourself. I want you to speak life into the parts of you that want to be seen and that want to grow. I want you to write down what it is that you want to start doing. And I want you to expect help. Expect it to be easy, not forcing or manipulating your body to do things that it may not be ready to do. We are true co-creators where we collaborate as a team with our body. That way we feel good on the other side. All right, left hand to your chest, right hand to your belly. Repeat after me. I am guided even when I don't have all the answers. I can reset and revive my life with love. I am safe to begin again. And yes, you are, because you're bringing safety and trust to yourself every day, with every meditation, with every practice. I am Kiwana Thomas, and I am your meditation partner, here to witness you, remind you of who you are, and reminding you to breathe as you take your journey within. I love you so big. Namaste.